ball. New York is challenging.
Problem is that Ewing stopped before he got to third base.
He should have ran all the way around.
He should have circled the bases, and then if the Mets win the review, then he would have an inside the park home run.
It's tough for Bryce Elder. He's trying to stay warm out there.
That's what it is. You get all kind of locked in for your start, and you get going here in 4 pitches in. You have a lengthy, what feels like unnecessary delay.
After review, the call in the field is overturned. The ball was not lodged under the wall. It was sitting underneath the padding, not lodged into the padding. The runner has been awarded second base. New York will retain their challenge.
I don't understand. If it wasn't lodged, it should have been in play, and he should have been awarded third base. And Andy Green's going to come out and ask exactly that question.
He didn't need to be awarded second base. He had second base.
Exactly.
And what a monster waste of time this is.
This time a ground ball to Ozzie Albies. There's one out, and after all that, Ewing is at third base.
So he's there with one away, and Paul Bichette is coming up.
He grabs that one through the hole for a base hit, and that brings home Ewing with the game's first run. So Bichette with his 6th consecutive hit, and the Mets have a run home 3 batters into the game. It's 1-0.
Bichette was 5 for 5 yesterday and drove in 3, and he continues his hot hitting.
Yeah, he's been swinging a really good bat.
Runner goes, 3-2 pitch taken high and in for ball 4. The throw to second is in time for the out, but it's ball 4. Benj isn't moving. Now he's getting undressed. Bichette stays at second.
1-0 to Young, and he drives one into right field. Acuna comes in. He has to play it on a hot base hit. Bichette had to hold up. He'll go to third, and the throw to second not in time to get Benj. And the Mets have the bases loaded. A seed off the bat of Jared Young. So the Mets have 3 hits in this opening inning, a run already in, and now Marcus Semien will bat with the bases loaded.
That is very not like Bryce Elder. You wonder with the strange inning if that's thrown his rhythm off a bit.
Swung on, missed. So he solves Semien with a slider. First strikeout for Elder.
And now the threat's still there. Bases loaded. 2 outs. 1-0 Mets in the first. And here's Brett Beatty, who's been a little cold lately. 2 for his last 23.
And he flies one to deep right center field. Back goes Harris to the warning track, looking up, and it's out of here. Brett Beatty with a grand slam.
The place where he hit his first major league home run. This one, a big one in the first inning.
Boy, talk about picking up your teammate. What a swat.
Christian Scott making his 17th start.
Baldwin's at third, Olson's at first. Albies switch hitter batting left.
Again, the 3-2. Inside, and it grazed him. Either way, ball 4. And down to first base for Ozzie Albies. That'll load them up for Mauricio Dubon.
The Braves have got to find a way to catch something in here.
Ground ball, and it is through. Olson's coming around. The Braves get 2 back.
Mauricio Dubon does it again with 2 down and the bases loaded. A 5-2 game now.
He's incredible.
Let me tell you, folks, that is huge.
0-2. Just missed high, but Alvarez taps his helmet.
Pitches called the ball, catches challenge.
He was waiting for the strike call, didn't get it, and he's right.
Calls overturned, pitch is strike.
So Riley
New York has 2 apiece.
strikes out. Braves strike for 2. Mets 5, Braves 2. We'll see what we have in store for the second inning. Mets have a 5-2 lead over the Braves. Bryce Elder, who threw 34 pitches. We'll see Lindor.
And Lindor turns one toward the right field corner, and that ball's off the wall. Acuna plays the carom. Lindor heading for second, dives in, and he's safe.
Judd is close.
Jarvis trying to get the tag on Lindor, and they hit each other pretty hard.
Doesn't look like the Braves are going to challenge this. So for Lindor, it's a rocket double off the wall. And more rockets against Bryce Elder for Lindor and the Mets.
2 down for Jared Young.
And Jared pulls that one into right field. That's a base hit. Lindor around third. He'll come in to score. It's bobbled by Acuna, but Young will stay at first base. His second hit of the night produces a run, and it's 6-2 New York. Jared is just on fire. 3 hits yesterday, 2 more hits in the first 2 innings today.
And the Mets continue to hit Bryce Elder. And the bases are loaded.
I'm sure that Bryce would say what's happening here in the second. Some of these other moments of the game have nothing to do with that one bad moment in the first inning, but at the same time, this game can be so unforgiving at times to where one bad moment, one instance, one pitch, can spiral things, and it just snowballs out of control from there. Bounce to the first. Olson has it on a chest high second bounce. takes it to the bag. There's the third out. So the base is left loaded for the Mets with one more run.
2 outs. Francisco Lindor is next. He's 1 for 2 with a double. He has hit in every inning so far.
Lindor cranks one to deep right. Forget that. That is way out of here. Up over the chop house. What a blast. Oh, my. Francisco Lindor, with the biggest home run of his career in this ballpark, just hit maybe the longest home run of his career. A monstrous shot for his 11th of the year to make it 7-2 New York.
Wow. So 2 out of 2 on now Drake Baldwin, who had a double leading off the game, scored a run, flied out in the second.
Ground ball out to right field. Riley's coming around third. He is safe. It's 7-3. Baldwin with his 60th RBI of the season.
Got to eat an elephant one bite at a time. That's the assignment for the Braves here. Just keep chipping away at that lead.
Well, Ronald Acuna up to the plate.
Acuna liner out into left field. That's going to bring another one home. Play at third. And Baldwin is safe. 7-4.
Yeah, great swing by Ronald there. Sweeper away to drive in that run.
So a moment of truth for Christian Scott, tying run at bat in a 7-4 game, and Matt Olson and his 34 home runs at the plate.
Check swing on a ball down low. He went around. Olson slams his helmet to the ground. Christian Scott strikes out Matt Olson for the second time tonight, and he strands runners at the corners.
Third walk allowed by Bryce Elder. Now Francisco Alvarez coming up to the plate. Good news here is Alvarez has hit into 14 double plays this season. That's tied with Bichette for the most on their team.
Ground ball. Ozzie to second from
Very nicely turned. Albies to Jarvis to Olson.
right at 4-6-3 in your scorebook and give Elder 5 after a rough first inning.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 7-4 Mets. Bryce Elder, we couldn't believe he went out for the 5th with 91 pitches. He got a double play ball, got through 5. But Christian Scott only goes 4. So Jonathan Pitaro comes in out of the Met bullpen, nursing a 3-run lead.
The Braves have runners at first and second, no one out.
Ground ball to second, should be 2. Simeon to Lindor and back to first. 4-6-3 double play. So
Nice.
Pitaro gets exactly what he needed. 2 out.
And that's why that is called the pitcher's best friend. The old double play gets you out of more trouble than you can shake a stick at.
First pitch from Pintaro all the way to the backstop. Coming to the plate, Harris, and he scores on the wild pitch. I mean, that was a very wild pitch.
There's only really 2 times that you get to use the phrase uncorked. It's wine, and then it's this thing right here. And that was absolutely uncorked and scared the bejesus out of the guy that looked like it was going right for his face.
The guy might need a change of drawers.
Good evening, sir, and welcome back to the game.
Nate Lavender's second inning of relief. Michael Harris leads off in the home 7th.
Oh, yeah. Is it fair? It is. Right on the chalk. It bounces away from Beatty, so it's an easy double for Harris.
I mean, that was going right down the line like a gymnast on a balance beam. Just hopping right on down the chalk.
That's going to be all for Lavender. Daniel Duarte will come in to face Albies. 2-2 coming. Lifted out to left center. Back in the gap goes Pache, and he makes the catch. Pache closed ground nicely.
1 away.
Dubon pops one up into left center field, and Ewing has a beat on this one. So does Pache. And Christian has his second put out, and they're 2 away.
Ground ball hits a shortstop. Lindor has it. He throws to first in time for the out. Daniel Duarte hops off the mound. He inherits Michael Harris. He strands Michael Harris.
Well, Brent Suter's second appearance as an Atlanta Brave was a darn good one. 3 innings, 3 strikeouts, just 1 hit, no runs.
We have got to win this ball game based on everything that's been going on, especially the unbelievable performance of Brent Suter.
We go to the 9th inning. Mets, again, they led this game 5-0 from the jump, and it's been a struggle to hold that lead ever since. They're up 7-5 going to the 9th. Last chance to add on before the bottom of the 9th.
But on to pitch the 9th, right-hander Victor Medeiros.
The Mets are set up. They've got the bases loaded and nobody out. Young at the plate.
And Young flies one out to center. That'll get a run in. Lindor tags at third. Harris makes the catch. Throw goes to third.
Jung-Hoo Lee should have caught that baseball. It was hit hard by Jordan. He got there. Looked like he got leather on it. but couldn't secure it. It is going to be scored as a double for Jordan, but I'm sure Lee will tell you he should have made that play.
Little golf shot. Is it going to parachute in for a hit? It will. Jordan had a good jump. He'll be held at third. But Isaac Paredes just found some open grass between the shortstop, left fielder, and center fielder for a base hit.
I'm not sure you could have thrown that out there any better. That was beautiful.
Now Jose Altuve, who saw a 6-game hitting streak snap in last night's game, still hitting .349 in his last 11 overall. Bats here with first and third and 1 out. Altuve delivers one deep to left field, deep enough to score at least 1 run, caught by Grant McCray. In to score, Jordan Alvarez. Altuve with a sacrifice fly. And the Astros have their first inning run since back in Anaheim 11 games ago.
It's a good sign for the Astros.
Hayden Wesneski, the local guy from Houston, pitching here in San Francisco tonight. His 3rd start after recovering from Tommy John surgery. He has won his first 2 starts.
Jung-Hoo Lee will lead things off against Hayden. And first pitch swing is Lee. Pops one up. We mentioned the wind will always play havoc here in San Fran. And Jeremy Pena stays with it. Dalton Varsho was letting Pena take it the whole way, and Jeremy finally makes the catch over his shoulder.
This one is well off the outside. Ball 4, a cutter missing. Adames gets the walk.
Bryce Eldridge is the cream of the crop.
Eldridge lifts this one down the left field line. Long run over there for Trammell, and he makes the catch moving toward the corner for the second out.
Swing and a miss. Down goes Devers, and a 4-pitch strikeout to finish off the inning. First strikeout of the night for Hayden.
A couple of former Diamondbacks back-to-back here facing Blade Tidwell, Christian Walker, and Dalton Varsho.
Well, that one is hit well to right field. Lee squaring it up, maybe getting knocked down by the wind a little bit. One away.
Here it is. Swing and a high fly ball into right center. Over to his right, Jung-Hoo Lee's got his arm up, calling for it, and he makes the one-handed catch. The pitch to Smith. Swing and a miss. He chased that slider that missed way off the outside. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down.
As Julie was getting ready for her dugout report, Lamont Wade Jr. honored here at Oracle Park and got a nice hand from the Giants crowd.
That was outstanding. Bunch of fans getting their feet, showing appreciation for Lamont Wade Jr.
And this is hit out to left center, hit pretty well. Varsho is over, so is Trammell. And Varsho makes the call and the catch in deep left center, a few steps from the warning track. Sabe gave it a ride, but it's a long first out. Swing and a miss, chase the breaking ball in the dirt. Gilbert strikes out. That's the second for Wesneski, and there are 2 away.
How about Hayden Wesneski? Very efficient inning. Wesneski, a 1-2-3 second.
It's 9-1-2 in the order, beginning with Christian Vasquez, the Astros catcher.
Got him. That thing is moving.
When you can get a big leaguer to miss a ball by a foot, you made a good pitch.
Alvarez on deck. The pitch. Fastball on the outer third. Strike 3 called. Well, Pena must have figured that, well, he's going to throw me that hard slider again, which we all keep swinging at, but no, it was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball right on the outside.
On the ground, Sabe will throw him out to get Jordan Alvarez. You get a high five when you get back to the dugout.
Grant McCray, who's hitting .091, 1 homer, 2 RBIs.
Swing and a miss. That fastball placed well on the outside corner. Down goes McCray for the 3rd strikeout for Wesneski.
Here's Christian Koss, 9th place hitter. He's their 3rd baseman, hitting .155.
Now the pitch, swing, line drive, base hit. There's a hit for him into right center. It's the Giants' first hit versus Wesneski.
Jung-Hoo now 0 for 4 in his matchups with Hayden.
Ground ball to short. Taylor made for Pena. Steps on the bag. Throws to first. Another low pitch count inning for Hayden Wesneski. He had 6 pitches last inning and less than 10 here in the 3rd. Wesneski has faced 10 batters so far tonight and only thrown 27 pitches through 3 innings. And he gets a called 3rd on the outside edge against Adames, who thought about a challenge and elects not to. That'll be Hayden Wesneski's 4th strikeout, 1 per inning.
1 out here in the 4th inning for Bryce Eldridge. This guy, DH, just 21 years old. He is a mountain.
Eldridge drives this one out towards deep right center field. Hit a long way and off the bottom of the wall. Eldridge into second with a stand-up double. Carom played by Smith out there. That would have been a home run in a lot of ballparks. He hit that a long way. It's a booming double off the bat of Eldridge. Second hit, first extra base hit, and first runner to make it into scoring position. Those last couple pitches looked like he wanted almost nothing to do with Devers. Devers draws the walk. 2 on, 1 out. Gonna bring up Basabe. Basabe hits a little topper. Gonna be a tough play. Coming in from third, Paredes has no play. Picks it up and nowhere to go with the ball. It's an infield hit. The bases are loaded. Gilbert struck out his first time up. Great chance here for the Giants. They're down 1-0, but bases loaded, 1 out. Gilbert lines one to left field, going back on it, Trammell, and he will make the catch on the warning track. Tagging from third, Eldridge. He'll come in to score. Sac fly for Gilbert. The Giants tie the game at 1. Drew has had some good at-bats in those spots lately. Now Cavanaugh will get a turn with 2 on and 2 out. Devers had to stay put at second base.
This one's shot the other way into left center field. Coming in, Trammell dives and he makes the catch. Just before it got to the grass, Trammell out of nowhere slides into the gap and makes the catch and saves at least 1 run.
Walker stands in, flied out his first time.
Now a swing and a slow ground ball to third. Charging Koss, bare hand pickup, throws to first. Got him, what a play! Christian Koss, my goodness, that was really good. That was a heck of a play by Koss. Wisniewski just ridiculously efficient. 52 pitches, he's got 2 outs in the 5th inning.
2 out, nobody on for Jung-Hoo Lee, who is 0 for 2 with a pop out and a double play ground out.
There's a high shot down the right field line. Goodbye! And that may end up in the water, or may have. Man, did he crush it. Adios, pelota! Jung-Hoo Lee, a home run hitter's home run. That was a Yordan Alvarez kind of a swing.
Blade Tidwell has kept the Astros off balance since Altuve's sac fly brought in a run in the 1st inning.
Pena, ground ball toward the middle. Over to his left. Adames has it, spins, throws to first, and got him with the stretch. Pulled out of the dirt by Devers. Well, that's might be the play of the year from Adames. Went way out behind the bag, spun around, and in one motion as he was spinning, winged it to first for a huge first out of the inning.
Astros have not taken a walk from Tidwell until now, his first walk issued.
Astros have 2 men on with 1 out for Altuve.
Altuve, did he go? Yes! Strike 3 swinging on a ball way outside that would have been ball 4. But the first base umpire said that was a swing, 2 down. Now JT Brubaker takes over. Giants have a 2-1 lead. Astros have 2 on, 2 out. Tidwell leaves the game after 5 2/3. That loads the bases. And Christian Walker, who's a good.
That'll bring up Cam Smith, who is 1 for 2. Cam singled his last time up, originally called an error.
That ball drilled deep to left field. We're going to be tied at 2. Cam Smith back in the lineup tonight, 2 for 3 with home run number 16 on the year. A line drive laser ties it.
Oh, the Candy Man, Cam, tooting his own foghorn here in the North Bay. Big swing. This is a slider down. TK, you said low line drive. How about a 17-degree launch angle? That's a 2-iron off the deck.
It's an Astros here on this Monday night, tied 2-2 with Gilbert, who had a sac fly his last time up, has driven in one of the 2 Giants runs.
Gilbert swings and he hits a high drive into deep right field. Way back there, still going. Goodbye! Over the bricks to the left of the 365 marker, and the Giants regain the lead right now.
His 5th of the year, and what an answer from the Giants.
Well, they set a high target with the cutter, and he drops it just a little bit below the belt, and Gilbert goes down and backspins it right over the wall.
Tidwell, Brubaker, Hentges win, and now Dylan Smith for the 26th time. All these are little tests, aren't they, Mike, for these guys who don't have a lot of experience up here? Can you get the final 3 outs? Can you pitch back-to-back days and be as effective the second day as you were the first? That one, first pitch, out to left center. Gilbert runs it down, 1 away.
Boy, tip your cap to whoever put the defensive scheme together, because if Gilbert is not cheating over to the left center field gap, he has no chance, and it's probably a ball that gets through the wall for a double.
I mean, he's got his own tarps off cheering section tonight, so he's inspired.
And Walker draws the free pass, so the Astros will have the tying run on and get the go-ahead run to the plate in Varsho.
Once he gets to first base, it'll be Nick Allen taking over to run for Walker.
Out to right center and hit well. Gilbert chasing,
Gilbert catches in front of the wall. Drew Gilbert's night in center field. 2 down.
Well, and again, tip your cap. If you don't have a little cheat to the right side, you're not going to get that one.
So Dylan Smith, a righty out of Texas, trying to close the door on the Astros.
That one gets away. Allen is going to get to second now. The tying run in scoring position on the wild pitch.
And here is the final hope for the Astros. Cam Smith, who homered in the 7th, that at the time tied the game, also has a single.
Ground ball right side, could be through. It is off the glove of Basabe. We're tied. Cam going to head to second. He'll be out, but we're tied at 3, heading to the bottom of the 9th. Cam Smith with his 3rd hit of the game. Astros down to their final strike. We're going to head to the bottom of the 9th in a 3-3 contest.
Astros have runners at the corners with nobody out for Jeremy Pena.
This would be a huge time for Pena to break out.
Pena 0 for his last 24, 0 for 4 tonight with 3 strikeouts.
Pena, ground ball, base hit. He snaps the 0 for 24 with a go-ahead run in the 10th. It's 4-3 Astros.
Situation opened itself up for an opportunity for Jeremy Pena with the infield drawn in. A firm ground ball right back up the middle. Gets past Willie Adames.
Still 2 men on, now 1 out for Isaac Paredes. Astros leading 4-3 in the top of the 10th. Paredes has a single and a walk in 4 trips tonight.
There we go. Isaac Paredes delivers to the corner and left. In the score comes Lamont Wade Jr. In the score comes Jeremy Pena. 2 RBI double for Isaac Paredes at 6-3 Astros.
Biggest swing of the bat of the night. Paredes does it. Hooks it into the corner. McRae couldn't dig it out. Astros were able to score those 2 runs easily.
6-3 Astros lead the Giants, bottom of the 10th. Automatic runner is Drew Cavanaugh at second. Josh Hader back out for his 2nd inning of work.
That is quick work by Hader of McRae, getting him on 3 pitches to start the bottom half of the 10th. If the Giants lose this one, it'll be their 7th game lost. Went up 8. Diving stop by Pena. What a play by Jeremy Pena. Points all around from Altuve, from Hader. They love the play made by the Astros shortstop.
Jung Ho Lee, the final hope for the Giants. He's 2 for 4 tonight with a homer.
On the ground, past Hader, but Pena's there. Ball game over. What a comeback by the Astros. Cam Smith ties it, and the Astros go ahead and win it with 3 runs in the 10th. Pena with the go-ahead RBI single, and Paredes with the insurance runs with a 2 RBI double to make it 6-3.